there needs to be a coon revolution in the black community. Absolutely, a coon revolution. And what I mean by that is they call you a coon if you speak out against hip hop culture. Oh, you hate your own people. No, it's not that I hate my own people for being black. I actually kind of like being black. It comes with its own perks. You know, the big penis, yeah, that works for me. But it definitely comes with a lot of follies as well. Because you got to deal with hip hop niggas. Niggas who flex jewelry, who flex cars, who run around with women, and are just the epitome of terrible human beings. Terrible human beings. Oh, I gotta be hard all the time. What's wrong with being nice? Why can't you just be a regular nice guy? Oh no, I gotta be hard. I gotta flex my jewelry. I just absolutely hate it. If you're a black parent and you allow your kids to listen to hip hop, you should go to prison. That's the equivalent of child abuse. That is child abuse. If you black, you sit here, letting your kids shake that ass for Drake. Ski yeet, money on money. Kind of that's child abuse, because what you're doing is you're enveloping your kids into a culture of materialism, which is funny, which is odd, because black people always go around talking about, oh, we're facing poverty, we see poverty in the black community. But you know, you listen to their music, all they talk about rap, jewelry. I got jewelry. I got money. They don't say jewelry. They say jury. I got jury. I got some jury. I got my Ferrari. All that kind of bullshit. We didn't used to be like that. You know, I always say that, but I really mean that. And I think what it comes down to, a lot of people ain't going to want to hear this, but blacks operate best under the tutelage of white people. Oh, yeah, I probably lost a couple of subscribers on that one. But that's true. You know, back in the 1930s and 40s, when white people said, hey, nigga, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do that, you can do this. That's when that's when we were at our best. Things didn't start going downhill until after the Civil Rights Bill. Black crime was at its lowest. You had the black family together prior to the Civil Rights Bill. Excuse me. Prior to the Civil Rights Bill, you had the black family together. The wealth inequality gap between blacks and whites was beginning to actually even out prior to the Civil Rights Bill. But since the Civil Rights Bill, since white people said, hey, we're gonna leave you niggas to your own volition, we saw the influx of hip hop. We saw the influx of gangs in the black community. Just a myriad of terrible things, terrible stories like the story we're talking about today. And this is a story where Georgia parents are suing homeowners who shot 3 teens during a break-in. Not the homeowners suing the parents, because that's how it actually should be. No, the parents are suing the homeowner. We're going to look at this news clip. It's very niggified. This clip is going to be a very niggified clip. But nonetheless, let's take a look at it.
My ears was ringing. That first shot had my ears ringing.
Asteria Williams told us she hit her bedroom floor when she heard gunshots just feet from her window overnight.
My room is right here. I'm right here by it.
Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies spent hours Monday collecting evidence on White Oak Court after a man who lives in this home shot and killed 3 masked teenagers he confronted on the front lawn.
He's a nice dude. He's a nice, caring dude. If they would have knocked on the door and asked him for anything, he would have gave it to them. He's a nice dude.
Earlier, while investigators worked the scene,
he didn't have to kill them.
Frustration from this group, who wouldn't give their names, but told my colleague Sophia Choi they're related to one of the teens who died.
It's not how it's supposed to go. I understand one shot to stop the people, the victims or whatever, but aggressively to shoot these little teens, that's an overkill. That's too much to handle.
Neighbor Carlos Watson told us the gunfire woke him up. Then a small army of deputies flooded the cul-de-sac within minutes.
Chaos. I moved here from Chicago, so it kind of
put me back into a mindset. I didn't know what was happening initially, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
And while investigators work to understand exactly what led to
All right, so that's the story. And eventually it came out, and this was 4 a.m. whenever this happened. They were breaking into the man's home. They just weren't standing on the line. They were breaking into the man's home. They shot first. The three teens. They shot at the homeowner first. He shot all three of them, and they died. What do you expect? What do you expect the man to do? Did you hear the niggas during this clip? Oh man, they were three little teens. You didn't have to be that aggressive. The fuck do you mean? I don't understand black people. Your culture sucks. I don't understand it. If you're breaking into someone's house at 4 a.m., what do you expect? What do you expect is gonna happen? Oh no, hey, come on in, take everything, niggas. Come on in, niggas. I've been expecting you. I mean, seriously. And did you hear the other black guy? Did you hear? I'm from Chicago. I was used to it in Chicago, but I didn't think it would happen here. It put me back in that mindset we had in Chicago. Why do blacks have this mindset? I'll tell you why blacks have this mindset. White people got too soft. White people got way too damn soft over the years, and black people cannot live under a system of white people being soft. Look at New York. New York was out of control at one point. New York was becoming Chicago back in, I think it was the 80s or 90s, whenever Rudy Giuliani came to the scene. Rudy Giuliani came to the scene. He said, no, we're going to stop this niggerism. We're going to have stop and frisk. The police can just stop you, which is totally unconstitutional. But sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. And he said, no, we're going to have stop and frisk. If you are black and we see you walking around, you looking like you're up to something no good, we are going to pull you over. We're going to find a crime you're going to commit because this is what you do. Now, to hark back to what I said earlier, if we had a revolution of coons, a revolution of black people in our community who came out and said, no, this is wrong. We're going to shame niggas like this. We're not going to make this a part of our culture. Then there will be no need for white people like Rudy Giuliani to come to the scene and, take unconstitutional measures to rid ourselves of this. There'd be no need for it. Why? Because we'd be taking care of the issue. Just like whenever we have a situation like George Floyd, you have tons of niggas come out and protest in America. Why can't we protest when things like this happen? Why can't we protest whenever Sexy Red is telling the black women, ski ye, my booty hole brown and my pussy pink? And that's literally one of her lyrics in her rap songs. My booty hole is brown and my pussy is pink. A sad thing. I don't know what to say. I truly don't know what to say. Other than, like I said, we need a revolution of coons, a revolution of black people to come out and say, hey, no more of this. We're done with it. We want better for ourselves. Because the thing is, white people are seeing the same thing that we're seeing. They see the same niggerism, which is why they leave neighborhoods once we come in. It's not just because we're black. It's the culture that we bring along with us. White people are getting tired of it. And the thing is, not only are they tired of it, they're tired of the excuses that come from you niggas. You get on Twitter, black Twitter as they call it. I hate black Twitter. But you get on Twitter, all they know on black Twitter is, yeah, we're ready for a race war. White people are so racist. We're only doing this because of poverty. This has nothing to do with poverty. This has absolutely nothing to do with poverty. You go to a poor Chinese neighborhood, they're not doing this. You go to a poor Indian neighborhood, they're not doing this. They don't have the gangs. This is specifically something wrong with black culture. And until we get a hold on it, things are not going to go well for us at all. Nonetheless, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. And remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay woke.